So to further more go on songs about the ambiguous nature of songs, ambiguity oftentimes plays on the natural intuition that one has about like things about how many times one wants to hear something. So let's say you're hearing like a song, like a random kind of noise in it that kind of sticks out compared to the rest of it, like if there's like a triangle. So all of a sudden the song's do 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 do, and then the rest of it just stops doing that do 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 do, and you don't hear it anymore. Maybe again you hear it a few more times, but if the whole song do 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 do, so it's like you'd get tired of that. But if you hear it once and then you hear it again, you might be like, kind of wanted to hear that again. And you hear it the third time, and a lot of times it's three or four. It's not. Sometimes it's two, and sometimes it's one, and it's probably more often one than it is two. Two's kind of rare. If you really pay attention, you listen to a lot of songs. You hear a lot of songs doing something once, and they won't do it again. Okay, it's whatever. But then they'll do it three times, and then it'll stop. And like I was kind of continuing from what I was explaining before, by the third time a lot, you kind of it might start pushing that. You might start getting kind of tired of it. So it's approaching the third noise that's kind of disruptive or whatever. And you're like, okay, like, I don't know if I really want to hear that again. And the next time it doesn't. And you'll notice a lot of songs do this. Or you'll hear something and you'll kind of like it, but let's say it's kind of repetitive maybe, or it's kind of plain bagel or whatever. Then you'll hear it, and then let's say on the fourth time, then all of a sudden you won't hear it anymore. So it's like, okay, I kind of like that. It kind of fit in with it, but then it kind of just, goes away. And this is the ambiguity of music, to where it oftentimes plays on what the person probably personalized making it, but then also goes to the listener, what they actually intuitively sort of feel when they're listening to it, that, okay, when I hear this sound this many times, I'm kind of getting tired of it, so I'll stop doing it. And you'll notice a lot of times it's that number three or it's that number four, just like how in music, how you have dissonance and consonance. And if you only had dissonance in a song, you only had tritones and stuff, then it would be like, holy, it would be spooky, but no resolution. And instead of that, the whole contrast and balance of music has to do with a lot of times these polarities. There's a balance and also polarity to expecting what's going to happen and not expecting what can happen. And you can go in within, of course, the ranges of these polarities at any degree. Okay, so one last note about ambiguity.